Let's get it, team. Welcome back, demons. Yo. Iron friendly Doom 1 through 8. We're bringing the Scorch Bow, Amethyst Arrows. We got the Anguish. We got our Black Demon Task, right? D'Hide Boots, Light Bearer. We're bringing the Chally. We're bringing the Slayer Staff. We're bringing the Dark Light. Bring your best food. These don't even have to be super restores. Bring a Sandfew if you're able to. Bring whatever type of anti-venom. And let's get busy up in there. Let's go. We are gonna have to pre-pot a little. Oh, can't eat it. We're good. So that's what you're gonna be wanting to bring. We brought 7 prayer, 1 Sandfew, which you could count that as a prayer. Probably not gonna be necessary, so don't even trip. As long as we can cure a couple things of poison, we'll be fine. Spell that we're using again. The Demon Bane spell. Mark 2 tiles away from Doom here. And then we're just gonna DPS. Kill the larvas as they're entering Doom's true tile. All the better NPC highlights will be on the wiki page that you can just copy and paste. Go to search up Doom strategies. And then so this is the melee punisher. Doom strategy guide, and then scroll to the bottom. So on waves 1 and 2, you really don't do anything. You're just reacting. Notice the melee punish quite early so you can do the damage you need and move on. Again, if you end it with a melee punish like this, you actually get health and prayer back. Now, this goes to 1 through 8, and then anything past 8, you won't get any health back or prayer. But yeah, that was wave 1. Wave 2 is the same thing. You don't need much to get into Doom, and it being the best moneymaker, you might as well get up in here and start straight building your bank. If you're on an iron, you should be able to green log this fairly early, actually. The one thing I do recommend, you need to sort of get 1 through 8 consistently, but you also need to push past 8 if you really want to see results. Not saying 1 through 8 is bad or anything, but you'll really start seeing drops once you push past 8. So, waves 1 and 2, you literally just react. There's really nothing to teach on waves 1 and 2. Waves 3 now, this introduces the shield phase. So yeah, there is something new. Again, we're just popping the larva about 2 tiles away from Doom. That'll deal about 11 damage. If he's in shield phase, that'll do about 100. This is indeed the shield phase. So now, as long as you hit him with a Demon Bane spell, weapon, he'll reset his yellow meter. What you want to do is you want to attack the boss, and when the larva gets 2 tiles away from him, it'll deal 100 damage. But you also want to reset the boss. Don't forget to reset the boss, or else you'll take a 60, and then later you'll take a 99. Straight up. You don't want any prayer on for this, because it doesn't really add any value. We're chilling at 2 tiles away from the boss. You won't take damage if you kill a larva under your feet if you're in the radius. Like if the larva can damage Doom, you won't take any damage if you're sitting inside of it because it'll hard target Doom rather than you. So this is Volatile Earth. How it works, you want to start with the finish line. So you'll attack the finish line first, and then in a straightish line, you attack the second one, which is the start. And then to stay in it, I literally just stay kind of like where it's headed, and you're inside of it the whole time. You know, you'll probably catch good timing. I'm not walking, I'm literally just clicking around. You'll be fine. You just want to stay inside of that, and you'll be a-okay. Don't worry about the acid in the early waves. It will clear past like wave 5 or 6. But the one thing that you will have to do, you don't want acid in your play area because we're going to be attacking the same way. So you won't want to attack the opposite direction. So say I was attacking from up here, I would knock acid over here, which we don't want that. The ones that are colored now, you want to attack it with the style, with the color they are. So like that one was blue, we attack that mage. We're going to see some that are green and red. You attack them with the right weapon now. So you can only attack these with mage because they're blue. We're not doing anything really crazy right now, just reacting to what we're seeing. Always when you click onto a new tile, you want to attack ASAP and then start protecting. Alrighty. Wave 5. So we're going to see a car phase now, and when I say in the middle of a room, I mean in the middles of the room. So it could be on the walls. Click to a clear tile, attack the boss, then protect. So you don't want any prayer on. So that's just a mistake, having it on. So we're going to want to drag him, again, into the middles of the room. You don't have to be that perfect. You can be a little bit off and it'll still just preset go there. So now remember, the volatile earth always after the shield phase, start with the finish line, which we did, and then hit the second one, and that'll be the start over there. We're gonna let it come to us since we have so much room. Why do we have so much room? Because we put Doom in the middle of the room. Perfect for practice, perfect for learning. It lets you feel the timeout as much as you need, so. This is the breather phase. When he's in shield phase, he's always gonna do cart phase after, right? So be prepared for that. Bada bing. Alright, one sec, guys. Alright, savages, we're back. No big deal. Alright. Now wave 6. Don't look at any other tile except the north B tile up here. This is what we're going to be using. Let this explode in the air before you move. Now we can move. Now we protect what it was. It was blue. You're going to want to stand on this B1 tile now. Same thing. It exploded. We move off. We're setting the boulders there. Wood setting boulders that allows us to use Doom to our liking. Hey yo. But it's true. What we're gonna do, he's gonna enter car phase after the shield phase, like always. He's gonna dash into the B. And then we're gonna, I'll show you, but he's gonna dash into the B. That's all we need to know right now. So we're gonna head in that direction. Don't have to be perfect. It'll auto put him in there. Stand on this flame tile right here. You'll notice the little flames on the ground. Stand on this tile. Watch the dirt. You see that dust kick up? That means he dashed onto himself. When he's done here, we're going to send him to the middle of the room. And then we're just going to click away and deal damage. That's it. Volatile Earth. Remember, we keep it in a straight line, so no big deal. And that's it. I'm not walking because I need to move when I need to. Little melee punish. And that's wave 6, guys. That's wave 6. Just don't overthink it and you'll succeed. Whoa, need this. Yeah, I forgot I got this cold water. Gotta crack it real quick. No big deal. Alright, here we go. Get on our B tile. We're doing the same thing as deep as we can. Just keep doing this. Get a feel for the boss. And then I have videos where we have a little advanced tech. Move off the tile and then protect a little bit faster than we're used to. Again, we want to be on this B1 tile though. It explodes, we move off, we protect. And now he's on shield phase. Turn your prayers off. And in this situation, remember, he's going to dash into the B tile. There it is. You see that little dirt get kicked up? We got on our flame tile that manipulates the spawn. There it is. We're going to send him to the middle of the room. And then we get behind a rock. Bingo. Now remember, shift click this so you don't accidentally activate a volatile earth. Click the one ASAP. We're going to start that. And then we're just in here for free. Just stay inside of it. You want to stay kind of ahead of it. You don't want to fall behind it, and you'll be fine. There's no real trick to it. You just got to stay inside of it, you know? If you're used to like, what's that one raid that drops like the blood moon and all that? The yellow boss? But anyway. So now, this is wave 8. Everything's going to be the same. Everything's going to be... There's only one thing that we got to focus on. Shadow stepping now. So here the first one breaks, then you just attack the boss and protect. 2 sets of protection now though on wave 8. Stand on our B1 tile. First one explodes, you go. And that's it. So since it was melee punish, there was no real shadow stepping to be done. After you melee the boss, you could step into a shadow afterwards and then protect to guarantee you take no damage, but alright. Same old, guys. Same old, same old. Get on our flame tile. And then we're going to send them to the middle like we have been. And then we're going to just get behind our rock and we're solid. Shoot that first one ASAP and then get in our straightish line, which will be this one here. We're going to pop it now since we got so much. Step next to a shadow, then step into the shadow and protect. And then we want to move with the orb there. So we were clicking and then protecting. We're not looking at what's hitting us though, you know? Like if you know what the first one is, say it's mage. Say it's going to be mage, range, mage, right? We see the slow orb hit. We hit it. We hear the first one hit, which is mage. We're protecting it. We know that's coming. Without looking, you literally swap to range, hear that one, swap back to mage, you hear that one while clicking. It takes some practice, but you're not really looking at what's hitting you there. Let's focus on some more shadow stepping. This, again, won't be it. But after you attack, click to a shadow, and then just protect. We can get used to that, you know? One sec. I was getting a call, no biggie. So, we're gonna not see it here because we keep getting the melee phase, bruh. What is this luck? Anyway. So we're not really getting a feel for like stepping next to shadows or anything because we keep getting melee phase. Again, we're gonna do same old, same old. This is what happens when you don't use the method. Say something gets messed up, we're gonna do it like this now. He's gonna slam. We're gonna send him to the middle of the room. We're gonna go over here. We took some damage unnecessarily, it's fine. So what happens if it gets scrambled? Be prepared. So we start with our first one. Here we're gonna step next to a shadow, then into the shadow. We started the thing. And we're gonna be A-okay. So it can get mixy, you just have to be ready for everything, to be honest with you. So we're gonna try one more time, alright? I just want to get a clear visual for this. So here we go. We're gonna step next to a shadow. Step into the shadow. Protect. So we're gonna go ahead and do that again, if we're able to. But of course not, because it's melee phase. First one goes, and then you go. And then just step into a shadow afterwards. Alright, we're gonna use our flame style, like we have been. Don't mind the damage taken. We're fine. You can heal up and still attack. We're gonna put him to the middle of the room, remember. That's our go-to. And then once we've done that, we'll take cover. And you'll be fine here. Now we start with our first one. We're going to step next to a shadow, then into a shadow. Protect. Attack the volatile earth. And then we're solid. It's a straight run right through. I'm not walking. I'm just pretty much two-tiling. That's all. Got our melee punish here. We're stepping next to shadows and then stepping into them afterwards. That's just completions, baby. So you take that whole method, you clean it up. You can push as deep as you possibly can, and just get better and better. Trial and error. You're gonna get more comfortable in there, and you're gonna be a boss at it. So we just made 900K, whatever that was. Um, our 1 through 8 took 11 minutes 59 seconds. This will vary. It could be less. I don't see it being much more than that. Maybe 12:30. But other than that, guys, this has been the Budget Doomer. Hope y'all enjoyed, man. Hope this helps. Let me know how it feels. Appreciate y'all, man.